Hi everyone, how's it going? Today I'm bringing you a rundown of everything that was announced yesterday at Treyarch San Diego Comic-Con Zombies panel. How this is going to work is I've got a load of notes, like a lot of notes, that I'm going to go through and basically explain what they showed off. So first of all, the most important thing, the new Zombies map is called Shadows of Evil and it's set in the 1930s. I'm going to have the trailer running in the background so that you can see it. I tried to upload it yesterday, but I got done for copyright because of the music in it. So it's set in the 1930s, and then the four playable characters are Jeff Goldblum, Neil McDonough, Ron Perlman, and Heather Graham. And then there's also another character called Shadow Man, played by Robert Picardo. It's described that the four players are flawed, and Shadow Man is basically a dark and different character who helps the player survive. So I imagine he might be the guy that's talking to you like Samantha does in other Zombies maps, and Rick Toffin does in a lot of Black Ops 2 maps. One interesting thing that they said was that there's still Easter eggs that are yet to be found in other maps, so maybe, who knows, maybe the chance that Easter egg does continue. So the next thing that they announced is actually really cool. It's a map that comes with the Hardened and Juggernaut editions of the game, which we'll get to after this. Basically, it's a remake of Deriz, so it's got the four returning characters played by the same people. So you've got Dempsey played by Steve Blum, I think that's how you say it. Takeo played by Tom Kane, Rick Toffin played by Nolan North, and Nikolai played by Fred Tatasciore. I'm guessing that's how you say it. So like I said, it's a remake of Deriz, and it follows on the Origins timeline. Because I don't know if you know this, but there's three timelines. There's the Mob of the Dead timeline, which is actually what Shadows of Evil is on. And then there's the Origins timeline, and then there's also just the standard timeline. What this basically means is that it's going to be the same facility that Deriz is in World at War and Black Ops 1, but it's going to, because it's on a different timeline, it's probably going to look different, and this is going to be the first time that the characters actually see the facility, and it's basically going to play out differently, and it's got all the new weapons in and things like that. They showed a brief trailer, but that was only for people in the room, and they so far have not released that yet, so hopefully they'll do that soon. So now moving on to the special editions of the games of Black Ops 3. It's important to note that these are only on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So if you're on PS3 or Xbox 360, or even PC, I don't think on PC you get the Juggernaut edition. You might get the Hardened edition, but on PS3 and Xbox 360 you can only get the standard edition. First of all, you've got the Hardened edition, which is $79.99 or £69.99, and you can get that from, it's a game. Actually, that's not a game exclusive. You can get that from Game though. That's the only place I've been able to see it. You probably get it on Amazon too. So that comes with the collectible steelbook, a limited edition specialist concept art cards. So they're of the characters that you can play as in multiplayer. The Giant Zombies map, which is the Deriz remake that I was talking about, and also two personalization packs, which include the weapon camo and reticles and cooling card for Weaponized 115 and Cyborg, which are actually two camos that came out as DLC in Black Ops 2, and they're pretty cool. Weaponized 115, I don't think many people have, because it came out really recently, actually, considering Black Ops 2 is a 3-year-old game. So that's all of that for the Hardened edition. Now moving on to the Juggernaut edition. So the Juggernaut edition is basically the biggest special, like, collector's edition one you can get. It's equivalent to the Care Package edition of Black Ops 2, or the Prestige edition of like other Call of Duty games like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. So it includes everything that was in the Hardened edition, so that's the collectible steelbook, limited edition specialist concept arts, the Giant Zombies map, two personalization packs, so Weaponized 115 and Cyborg, and the official game soundtrack. But then as well as that, it includes the additional Black Ops 3 personalization pack, so that's basically a load of special stuff, just like it's like a camo and things that show off probably like the 3 logo and things like that. And then also it includes the season pass and the perk, and then moving on to the things that make this special, it includes Perca-Cola coasters. So if I'm going to try and include a picture of the edition in the video, so you'll be looking at it now, but as you can see there, coasters of Double Tap, Juggernaut, Speed Cola and Quick Ride, which are the 4 original perks, and they're going to be, so there's 4 coasters of that, and then the main reason that people are going to get this is because it comes with a Juggernaut mini fridge. So that's pretty crazy. So you can plug it in, it works obviously, mini fridge, and then it lights up. It's got sound effects from the game when you open and close it. There were 3 sound effects. They put a video on their Periscope of it, and you can find that if you search that in YouTube, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It can store 12 cans, and this retails for $199.99 US dollars, or £179.99. And if you're in US, that's exclusive to GameStop, but I heard that they're sold out of it now, which is pretty fast. It's been like 12 hours maybe. Not even that. It's been, well, actually I think it's been a bit more than 12 hours, but it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. And they're sold out at GameStop. If you want to get it in the UK, then you can get it from game.co.uk, and it's exclusive to there. Like that's one that's absolutely exclusive to there. So if you want to get that, I'd get on that quick, because if it, I mean, it's sold out in America, so I assume it might sell out in England soon. So after this, they had a Q&A panel hosted by Syndicate, or Tom Cassell, that was talking to the developers of Black Ops 3 Zombies. So the first thing to note is that the progression system is going to make every playthrough different. They didn't really go into how that worked though, so we're still waiting for information on that, but it sounds like it's going to be quite a big thing. We know the progression system is going to be more like a standard one where you level up and gain XP and things like that, instead of the Black Ops 2 one. Going back to Shadows of Evil for a second, well, when you look at it, you might think it aesthetically looks like Mob of the Dead, and it actually turns out that it's on the same timeline as Mob of the Dead, as well as being connected to the original story, which is the one for all the Easter eggs in Black Ops 1 and also some of the ones in Black Ops 2. However, if this is connected to Mob of the Dead, then it means that the zombies are actually controlled by the devil, because in Mob of the Dead they're controlled by the devil. So yep, that's gonna be great. So we asked about if there'd be like a map editor or custom maps like that, and they said we might discuss that later, but they didn't discuss that at the panel, which is what I thought that they meant when they said we'll discuss it later. So I'm guessing they're going to discuss it like just on their own terms kind of thing. It wouldn't surprise me if there was like a map editor that they added to all platforms, because they previously did say that it was going to keep Zombies players playing for years, which, I mean, if it was just the standard maps, then I doubt that is going to, like, even with the DLC maps, I don't think people are going to be playing for like years. So I think there must be something like a map editor that they haven't discussed yet, or I really hope there is. So also it was asked if there was going to be a Nuketown remake. They just said to wait and see, but it looks like there's probably going to be, because on their website, if you go and buy the Nuketown shirt, it actually says like Nuketown 2065, or at least it used to, which is when Black Ops 3 is actually set. So that's like a pretty strong hint that Nuketown's going to be returning. I'm assuming they were talking about the multiplayer Nuketown, not the Zombies Nuketown, but they just said Nuketown, so we'll have to wait and see, but I'm pretty sure it'll be the multiplayer one. One thing that did disappoint me a bit that they said was that there's no plans to revisit other older Zombies maps, and he was quoted as saying it's not on the plate at the moment. So, I mean, that's a bit disappointing, because I was hoping that they'd actually bring back every map, because I thought that'd be so cool, just have them all in one place, because a lot of people won't have them because they're playing on next-gen consoles. Or it won't be like readily available to them like easily. So they said it's not on the play at the moment, but they said that it kind of infers that there's a chance, but again, I kind of doubt that. If they've said it's not on the plate, it's probably not going to happen. Another small thing that they actually said was never say never, quote, to Mark III guns. So they're basically talking about the ray gun there, because there's Mark 1 and Mark 2 obviously. So it looks like there might be a Mark III ray gun. Whether it'll be in the game to start with, we don't know. It also wouldn't surprise me if they add it in as DLC later. Like, I was hoping there'd be something like that in my hopes video. Basically what I was saying is that I like it when they add things after the launch and then they add them back into old maps, because it gives it more reason to go back and play it again, and I think it makes it a lot more fun to do that as well. So finally, the last thing that they discussed was you actually have the opportunity to be a zombie in Black Ops 3. The way to do it is that you have to donate. It's a charity contest, so you donate to the Call of Duty Veterans charity, which charity they have, which helps veterans that have come back from fighting in other countries. So if you donate to them and win, then you get flown out to Treyarch Studios, and you'll actually get scanned in and be put as a zombie in the game. I think that's pretty cool, but I mean, the chance of you winning are quite low, but it's definitely a good cause, and I guess you probably have to be over 18 to enter, because I doubt they're going to put like a kid in the game to be like, you know, a zombie. So guys, that's basically everything that was talked about yesterday's San Diego Comic-Con Zombies panel. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and also I'd really appreciate if you shared it with your friends, and if anyone you think might be interested in the information, make sure to leave me a comment telling you what you think of the San Diego Comic-Con panel, and I'd be interested to know what you think of the special editions. I think maybe the Juggernaut edition's a bit expensive, but tell me what you think down below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.